I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've low-key been stagnant as hell when it comes to YouTube as a whole. Like, very stagnant. It's not like I lost motivation per se. I dead ass just had no ideas for me to actually put together a video for y'all niggas. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'll sit there, like, and you feel me, just stare at my screen, and then open a whole new doc for me to write a script, and then I close it and just fuck around all day. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. It was so bad that I probably finished the Wano arc within a week. And if y'all watch One Piece, Wano is 195 episodes. Hey, we could fight about it in the comments, but Wano might have been the worst arc in One Piece that I've ever experienced. We could fight about it in the comments though. So yeah, if I'm lucky being honest, today's topic is just how life kind of sucks right now. I'm pretty sure I already made a video. I'm pretty sure I already made a whole video talking about my frustration with YouTube before. Cause I remember thinking like, you feel me, like I'll put this shit out. You feel me? I'll put this shit out for y'all niggas. I'll vent. You feel me? Like I'll share my philosophies and just my way of thinking when it comes to perspectives and stuff like that. And then, you know, I get motion in the water again, bro. Things will start moving again and shit like that. Like once I acknowledged it, niggas will hear the constant 360s I've been going through for the past 2 years with this shit and nothing paid off about it. I'll feel whole again. Like I will be happy. Like that would be the first time I could ever say that I'm happy with life. But it didn't get better. If anything, it did the complete opposite. Life this past month low-key kind of like opened my eyes in a way I'm not gonna say I wasn't really prepared for, but I was kind of surprised that it was frying me this bad. I just felt dull. Like I scraped everything out of me and realized that there wasn't much left underneath it. I wasn't happy nor I was sad. I was just there. If you catch what I'm trying to throw, if you get what I'm trying to say, I wasn't happy nor I was sad. I was just there. I don't know how I explain it. Just this quiet, flat feeling where everything feels heavy, but just also pointless at the same time. And once that shit hit me, like once I sat back and realized that shit, it didn't stay about YouTube. Like it wasn't just about YouTube. It spread it. Now it's not just I don't know what video to make. Now it's what is even the point of living in the first place? It turned into what was even the point of living if I couldn't achieve the stuff that I actually wanted in life. Like you get what I'm saying? Like what was the point of living if I couldn't achieve the main goal? I think what really messed me up though was realizing how much of my sense of purpose was actually tied to YouTube. I had this idea of who I was supposed to become, and you know, every video I upload felt like a step towards that version of myself. So when I stopped moving forward, it didn't feel like a hobby solved. It didn't feel like that at all. It felt like I myself stalled. And once that happened, your brain just starts doing this thing, you know, where it turns into one failure, into a life sentence. Like you mess up one time and then it's just the end of the world. Like if I can't reach the main goal I set for myself, then what's the point of any of this? What's the point of living in the first place? Why keep going through the motions of life if the thing that gave it meaning isn't working anymore? That thought is terrifying, but I ain't gonna lie, that's some real shit to me. I genuinely think one of the most dangerous things that you can have is being too self-aware. I ain't gonna lie, this shit low-key a gift and a curse. And I don't mean it like you feel me, like I'm trying to stun on y'all niggas or anything like that. Like I'm better than y'all. Like you feel me, like oh yeah, y'all stuck in the matrix while I'm, you feel me, enlightened. I see through all the bullshit. Like nah, like I mean it in just like this is pointless or just non-beneficial to my life kind of way. Because when you're self-aware, you just can't tell yourself some bullshit and convince yourself to actually believe it. You start noticing how ridiculous people are and really just how performative everything is nowadays. I don't really care to live amongst humans in a society like that to begin with. Humans are ridiculous. The way people move, it all just feels empty. I'm not fucking with it no more. I'm sorry. It's looking like everyone's so evil that it doesn't even feel real. You get what I'm trying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, some shit you will only see out of a comic book type evil. Nigga, literally the Republican Party. I ain't gonna lie. Literally just the Republican Party. Because lately it feels like everybody is so openly evil that it doesn't even feel real anymore. Like, I literally just told y'all, like, the kind of evil where you read about it and think, nah, there is no way niggas are actually cool with this. And then you look around, hella people are cool with it, or it seems that way. Like, we're talking about grown ass niggas, grown ass adults by the way, proudly aligning themselves with something that looks and moves like a cult. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. I'm dead ass. MAGA is a cult. You cannot convince me otherwise. I mean a group where logic literally doesn't exist with these kind of people. People are just completely fine with parents getting snatched away from their kids. Kids getting snatched away from their parents. Families disappearing into systems where you never hear from them again. And the reaction is just justification. You're telling me I have to live amongst people who can look at that shit and go, yeah, that's just acceptable. As long as it's happening to the right, quote unquote right group of people.
Yeah. Did you?
These same people who was fucking mauding about protecting children are completely unbothered when the real harm is happening right in front of them. We live in a world where that guy can be openly associated with the Epstein shit through flight logs or even just photos. And I'm saying it's like this haven't been proven yet. Yes, like there's flight, like this nigga was on probably like 5 different flight logs, and this nigga has hella photos with Epstein, bro. And instead of people asking serious questions, the shit just gets waved off like it's fake news or a conspiracy. Is that shit not crazy to y'all? Is it just me? Am I tripping? Shit not even about left or right anymore. It's about how niggas will literally bend reality to avoid admitting they backed the wrong thing. How they'll call everything fake before they question their own beliefs. Nobody wants to pull the thread. Even locally, the people in charge are always tied to something questionable. It feels like we're all supposed to just accept that livelihoods can be destroyed, families could be torn apart, corruption can be obvious, and nobody is held accountable. And they still wake up the next day pretending this shit is just a functional moral system. Even with the media, shit just don't feel real. We consume niggas crashing their car or even niggas bawling their eyes out on live as daily content. Nobody really stops and thinks about what this does to us or just to people. We are watching real human suffering every day like it's entertainment, and we've just accepted that. That shit's crazy to me, I ain't gonna lie. And let me backtrack, because I'm not pretending like I'm above it. I'm in it too. We all are. Yes, you nigga. We all are. And that's low-key kind of the problem. So when I say, society feels fake and shit like that, that's what I mean. It feels like we're all aware that things are broken, but just only on a surface level. Just enough to say that we see it. Because sitting with it would be uncomfortable. It would mean slowing down, you feel me, and actually questioning a lot of shit that you consume on the day-to-day basis. And nobody wants to do that. And after a while, it messes with how you see people. You feel me? Like it messes with how you see the world. Everything just starts to feel so hollow. I don't know how you're supposed to feel grounded in the world like that. I don't know how you're supposed to feel motivated where everything feels just distant and numb. We're just so desensitized to everything. I think people underestimate how damaging it is to care deeply in the first place in a world that war is not even caring at all. You go through you feel me, just so much mental gymnastics, and then you watch other people throw together just some fucking bullshit and nonsense. They chase trends and exploit moments, and they get rewarded instantly. But comparison is the thief of joy. You shouldn't be doing this, that, and the third, yada, 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 yada. Nigga, I already know that. but knowing something logically doesn't stop it from hurting emotionally, bro. I don't hate life right now because it's hard. I'm hating life right now because it's such a hit or miss. I look at people who seem, content just floating through life and shit like that. And I ain't gonna lie, part of me envies them. Not because the lives are better or anything like that, but because they don't seem to question everything. They don't tear themselves apart trying to find a meaning in every action. They just live. And maybe that's a real issue. I don't know how to just live. I need things to mean something to me. I need to feel like I'm building towards something that's bigger than myself. And when that disappears, everything kind of collapses with it. YouTube just wasn't a platform to me. It was proof that my thoughts actually mattered to niggas, like my perspective had value. That I wasn't crazy for seeing the world the way I do. So when that stopped working, it felt like losing a validation from life itself. I'm not making this video to give answers to someone, although I'd hope this will give answers to one of y'all niggas or closure if y'all feeling the same way. But again, that's not my motive in making this video. This is low-key just me being honest. I ain't gonna lie. Life feels dull. And just know, if you pretend otherwise, pretending otherwise feels worse than admitting it. So if you're watching this video and feeling the same way, just at least know you're not crazy for feeling it. That's all I really wanted to say. Thank you for listening.